Hey, Dr. Julie Lynn, and today I want to speak directly to the woman who has a diagnosis. Maybe you have several diagnoses, but you're not getting the symptom relief that you were hoping for, despite doing everything that your doctor and specialist has told you to do. Taking the medication, you're following the treatment plan, and you're still experiencing symptoms. Here's the thing I want you to think about. Maybe the diagnosis that you have been given is just another symptom. Maybe the diagnosis that you have been given is a symptom of a much bigger issue. But because you've gotten the diagnosis, there's no deeper investigation into what may have caused this particular diagnosis in the first place. If you saw my Tapping In Tuesday video from this week, I talked about how the gut plays a major role in a lot of other systems, primarily hormone function, your immune system, as well as how well your brain functions, and how an imbalance in the gut microbiome can cause a cascade of so many other issues and symptoms, but it can also cause disruption and dysfunction to the point where you get a diagnosis, say thyroid diagnosis, and you go on thyroid medication and you feel like, finally, I'm going to get some relief, but you don't get the relief you were expecting. Because maybe that thyroid diagnosis is just another symptom of an issue, a deeper issue, like dysbiosis or leaky gut. Or maybe it has nothing to do with the gut at all. And maybe it's more of an issue with a gene mutation. Maybe it's a methylation issue. Just because you're getting a diagnosis doesn't mean that there's still not something deeper that needs to be explored. And this is one of the benefits of working with an integrative functional practitioner, is that we take a bird's eye view of the whole situation that you've been dealing with, and we see it from a much deeper understanding. Because just because you got that diagnosis doesn't mean that there's not still an imbalance, disruption, and dysfunction and possible damage occurring in your body. And this is one of the things that I think the medical system overlooks so often, is that just because there's a diagnosis doesn't mean that you found the problem. And that if the symptoms persist, this is just a call for you to go deeper, to continue to explore, and to continue to understand your body in a much deeper way. So if you are someone listening to this video and you have been experiencing chronic symptoms despite the diagnosis, despite following the treatment plan, my guess is if this is just another symptom. So if you want to take a deeper dive into what your symptoms are trying to really alert you to, find that imbalance and prevent further diagnosis in the future, then definitely book a Celera lab review with me, and let's see what others have missed and get you on the road to true healing and symptom relief. Thanks for joining me for this video, and until next time, please remember your symptoms hold the keys to your healing. You just have to learn to listen. Bye for now.